Hey, Beethro, wake up. This is Beethro back in 7, and this is HIJK. So in the last part, we finished Happy House, and in this one, we're going to start, and maybe also finish, the Killing Jar, which I have not played in a while, probably several years. I played it before Happy House, as I said, so... yeah, this is gonna be a first for the videos, but a second for me. His latest client, stopped Beethro just as he started down the steps into the dark basement. Before you go down there, I'd better warn you. Yeah, I know, said Beethro. Bugs. Lots and lots of bugs. Yikes, surrounded already. He seems so happy about it. Why are you so happy at being surrounded, Beethro? This just seems weird. It really does. Okay, so this should not be so bad as long as I'm careful about what I do, which I failed utterly to do. Okay, so actually, maybe I should just deal with these immediately. Yeah, there we go. That deals with that. Okay, so yeah, there you go. That wasn't so bad. It was a bit of a magic sequence move, but wasn't the worst. Alright, now here are some roach queens. They will spawn roaches, and a fairly large amount of them actually, but this is nothing I haven't dealt with before on several occasions. So yeah, I died right there, but you die. It's a part of life. You die and then you try again. It's how it is. So I'm guessing that this is going to be a similar size to Happy House, like this whole hold as in general. So I'm guessing this might probably take a few videos, maybe 2 or 3. I'm guessing 2 or 3. I'm better than I was when I originally played Happy House, but I mean this is new for me, so it might take a little while longer. But what am I doing? I should be killing roaches, not predicting the outcome of the future. No, the future is left to people with DeLoreans and police boxes. I should not concern myself with this sort of thing. I'll get there on my own time. Get it? Own time? Because... wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Okay, so what is this? Roach Queens. Well, duh. But... so it's just basically one section at a time. So this is really not that difficult because I'm really just only dealing with one batch of roaches at a time. Although, actually, I'm guessing that this room might have been different in Architect's Edition because brains used to path map over force arrows. That is a thing that you probably weren't aware of. Well, maybe you were, I don't know. Okay, this guy's gonna try to do something silly. I am here to stop it. There you go. I did not go on this tile because I didn't want these guys to slip in as well. I mean, the reason I killed that roach was so I could go that way unimpeded. There you go. So I did some explanation of what I was doing. So now let me just put here. Oh, there's another sneaky little jerk. Never mind, he's been counteracted. So there's 2 more roach queens. They just kind of snuck away. But that's fine. We'll get them on our time. Alright, so now... this is basically a done deal. So yeah, this was another easy room. Yeah, what do you have to say for yourself? The original version of this room exploited a bug in which, yeah, it's explaining that that brains go over force arrows and required the player to prime the arrows by walking over all of them before the door dropped. Okay, wait, prime? Wait, why did you need to prime them? Hold on. Why did you need to prime the arrows anyway? I don't understand this. I mean, it's not like you can even get here anyway before the door drops. Whatever. Hey, batter, swing! Isn't this like football? No, I'm being dumb. Okay. I mean the batter swing. That reminded me of the something hut or whatever. I don't know. Why would you batter before swinging? Isn't battering the same as swinging? I don't get it. Then again, I don't get most things. Because I am a person who does not get things. Just doesn't have the money, or the time, or the patience, or the caring about to get the things, as mentioned. They're just gonna kill more roaches. Just gonna make a home run for it. Let's get it, because it's jokes. What is this? What do you have to say? The Killing Jar is sung to on Siouxsie and the Banshee's album Peep Show. It's also a jar that collectors use to kill bugs for their collection. It's also the hole that I seem to have the least to say about. And it's just fun to kick back, relax, and kill several hundred roaches. Well, I guess that depends on your definition of fun. After a while, it kind of gets a little dull. You want a little something more. At least I personally would. Okay, no, I don't know how you were supposed to prime the arrows first and foremost, because you can't even get there. What are you talking about, man? What is he talking about? Okay, I seem to remember this room, and I seem to remember that I disliked it. But actually, my personal interior guide says that I should leave these rooms last because the blue door is close to here, so let me go the furthest away from that blue door first. That would be that way. So that's a lot of roach queens. But in tiny pathways, it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, they spawn so few roaches, and the roaches they do spawn are all lined up, so there's basically nothing to worry about here. It's easy. It really is easy. So yeah, this is yeah. I have not much more to say of this. Let's see if I can get a good score for this at least. Maybe not, but whatever. No, okay. That might not have been so optimal, but whatever. Okay, so this part is a little silly because of that one roach that's gonna spawn there. But not that much. I mean, you only need to pull out once, and after that, you're good to stick around. That felt like that was referencing something wrong, but whatever. Okay, are you sure you want to go north from here? It could be a dead end. And by that, I do mean dead. Okay, now you've got my curiosity. What are you talking about? Ha ha ha! What funny. What funny. You're such a funny man. So yeah, this is there's a little tricky, well, not really tricky, just kind of tedious, open the doors in the right order kind of dealio. So there's a red door here for no reason at all. Okay, so we're just gonna get introduced to the 4 rooms we're gonna take on here. So the snake dies. Alright, here we are. We get in now. So there's gonna be a mimic. Okay, I have no idea why I'd want to keep these roach queens alive. Also, I feel like I don't want to drop the trapdoors, so I'm just gonna be careful about that. Okay, so oh, I see. You need to get the brain. There's a scroll over there too, so I guess if I really feel like I have nothing better to do, I could go there and get that scroll, but I don't know if I'm that interested in this silliness. Poke, 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 poke. Okay. Alright, let's go to the brain. Get that out of the way. So this is an arrow maze. It's the kind that is always the best to experience. Okay, so okay, I get to push back here. Okay, so here I guess I want to go. Ooh, wait, no. Okay, no, there we go. There you go. Okay. Let's kill these roach queens. What do you have to say? These 4 rooms were an attempt to do something slightly different, as opposed to something completely different. With the whole layout, I don't think I quite got exactly what I wanted, but a couple of them are fun, I think. But anyway, this has thankfully been my only attempt at a pure orb door combination puzzle so far. Better. Okay, so no, actually I think I saw one in no, never mind. I thought I saw one in Happy House, but that seemed like it wasn't the case. Okay, so alright, remembering the rules of orb puzzling. The orb okay, so this should be last. Okay. If I have to make a complaint, it's the fact that you have to go out of your way to get some of the orbs. Oh, I think that got it. Yep. You know, you have to go out of your way to hit some of the orbs. Just a little tedious, in my personal opinion, but whatever. You can't have everything be super exciting every second of your life, I guess. But still. It doesn't mean you can't at least try. I mean, jeez. Because everyone's so defeatist. I mean, good grief. Also, I just realized I probably messed up my chances at getting a high score because of something in that room I said I wanted to get a good score on. Yeah, whatever. I'm only as good as I claim I am, which is only relatively so. Alright, so now it's gonna be more roaches. Naturally, it's roach queen room, so you're gonna find more roaches there. Oh, time for a little trickery and a locker room, Marie. So, Plop. Yeah, this hold is really just kill the roaches, the event show. That isn't all that eventful, actually. I forgot to get to this one somehow. There's more roaches here, and yeah, I kind of knew there was a path going that way, but I just didn't take it because I was focused on that roach queen in the northeast first. So yeah, that's done, and this room is over, and I can now rest, knowing that I do not have to do this anymore. I'm gonna go that way. Okay, so this is a trapdoor puzzle. I feel like I'm missing something here. Let me do this. Okay, so there's gonna be... Okay, I can enter that way and leave that way. Okay, that's good to know. So I'm just gonna clear up over here first, just to make that very clear. Okay. Now I'm gonna clear this. Okay, I have to be careful to do this. Okay. Oh, no, I did one log. Okay. I'm just gonna drop everything else. I feel like there's maybe a little too much in terms of trapdoors here. I feel like this room could have made its point across in far fewer trapdoors. Okay, so this one's gonna do that. Okay, so that's pretty much that done. Just a little trickery with the force arrows. Otherwise, it wasn't so bad. And for some reason, it actually reminded me of Wonder Quest. I feel like that's more insulting than it should be, but no, I actually didn't hate that part of it too much. I don't recall. So now it's time for the giant backtracking path. I'll see you when that's done. Look at this guy. He's so funny and satirical with his funny and satirical stuff. Okay, we're back now, so little detours aside, it's time to go south. Yeah, this is not my favorite kind of layout of room. I don't know, like the long horizontal stretches seem like they're a good idea, but it's just it feels messy. I don't know, like I'm not the biggest fan of this. I don't know, maybe it's just personal preference. I prefer being able to just press like alternating directions and get through things quicker, but that's because I'm lazy, and so are you. Admit it. Admit it, we're all lazy. It'd be silly to pretend otherwise. Okay, now, this is actually kind of interesting, but I am still not a big fan of the layout. That will not change with the times. So, The roach queens are clever. They know better now. They are smarter. They have gone to university and realized that running away from your problems is not necessarily the best thing to do. No, the best way to deal with your problems is just to hide in a corner until they come to kill you. We can all learn from roach queens and from these jerks who just killed me. Yeah, this is a life lesson and a half. But don't let health dictate your life lessons. Okay, this guy has something to say about this. I couldn't decide if I wanted brains in this room, so I did it both ways. Congratulations! It wasn't all that interesting. Okay, so this is a much more generic brain queen room with much more open space, actually. And that's bound to make things a little trickier here. So let me just get through this. Okay, there we go. Just gonna go deal with on this. Oh boy, not I'm stumped. Okay, so wait. That was not a good right way to go. This would be. There we go. So I'm gonna retreat over there and okay. Two-wide pathways are the best when dealing with roaches because they are the best when dealing with roaches. Because they clear away easily. Okay, so now that the roach queens have pretty much been decimated, this should not be so bad anymore. I took down another one in a very crazy stealth mission mode. Yeah, the roach queens sometimes get stuck on their babies. That's very terrible foresight or lack of thereforth. And it is an interesting metaphor for the people who have babies in spite of not being ready to actually have them. Yeah, this got way too political? Nah, I don't think that's really politicalism. It's just something. It is a taco that's been left in a drawer for too long. No one really wants to touch it, you know? I mean, it wasn't even put in a fridge, so it's not even that preserved. It's just all moldy and gross. And a very disgusting image to broadcast to my viewers. I apologize for that. Okay, so we have two spirals of roaches happening here. One is right here, and the other is in another direction. So, yeah, this is just a silly thing where you puncture through the roaches for the sake of it. It's not really that challenging. You can make it through. There's not really much in terms of like restrictions or clever tricks. You just kill and kill and kill until you've killed. So now I'm ready to make my first dent. No, not quite. Now I'm ready to make my first dent. There you go. Okay. That'll make the next spawn much easier. I can jump in there and just basically just destroy everything now. Okay, so now we only have singular roaches, which are not nearly as bad. Although if you catch them on a corner, you'll have to reorientate yourself. Basically, this is just tedious, busy work. The room. So yeah, you can expect to see Tommy Wiseau doing a lot of chores in this one. So yeah, it's not a fun movie, but you can laugh at it and then feel bad. So yeah, okay, so this room. I get the impression I want to start from the top, but also that feels wrong. Wrong impression kind of thing. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm suddenly pondering if I could start it from down there, actually. I mean, I am not one to back down that easily from a challenge. Yeah, it's possible. You just need to kind of make your way into the alcove. That's generally not too hard, because you can use the roach queens as protection, and their alcoves in themselves as a protection, so you don't even have to worry about protection. You just have it right there. It's provided by the healthcare. So that's all good and great. You get to do whatever you want, and you won't run risks of things happening. What's this? I really like this room, and a few others in this level. Don't have too much to add beyond that I find them fun to play. Good for you. Okay, so this is a little silly. So wait, huh? Hold on. Okay, so I know there's a trick. You drop all the trapdoors and something happens, but... Wait, no, I don't get it. Huh. Yeah, because the roach is now just impossible to... Wait. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. I'm betting the scroll says you can do this room without and drop the trapdoors first. I'm just gonna try to not even get there, because it's really just the same kind of challenge if you look at it from some angle. Okay, actually this works out. There you go, there you go. Didn't even need the trapdoors. Did not even need the trapdoors. I guess I have to drop them though, but... Let us see and confirm my hypotheses. It is possible to kill all the roaches before ever stepping on a trapdoor. Yes, I just did that. Thank you for reminding me. So, that's the end of this. And that actually only took a single video. I mean, I guess it was fairly simplistic. He just killed a bunch of roaches over and over again until the game decided, oh, that's enough roaches for you to kill, you murderous murderer. So there's a broken wall here. Oh, we're going somewhere, are we? The builder of this dungeon thought this room was a bit too tricky and random compared to the rest of the level, so they had it removed. Or so they thought. You just had to go looking for secrets, didn't you? Well, here's your quote-unquote reward. I'm just gonna have them bunch up. Honestly, I don't see what's so bad about this room. It seems fairly simplistic. Like, it's a roach killing puzzle, and those have never been that much in terms of the worst, in my opinion. I mean, I guess you do have to make your way in, but no, there you go, you did it. I guess the large amount of roaches doesn't help, but yeah. Actually, let me just get in there first and foremost. And actually, let me kill 3 queens with a stone. This one. And that control thing happened again. That's my idea of a fun time, in case you had no idea. Okay, so this is already... It already feels a lot simpler, because the roach queens are all stuck down there, so... Just kind of have to make my way through, over. Okay, so I still have to watch out for these jerks up here. But since they can't exactly run away too far anymore, this is still gonna prove to be a fairly simplistic thing. Okay, this is maybe not so ideal. Hold on. Actually, maybe I should go kill those jerks up here. Use the walls for protection. It's always safest that way. Alright, so now... Okay. Alright, this is a lot simpler now. You just gotta be careful about this down here. I'm just gonna wait. There you go. You never got a chance to run away because I kind of forced them against their own eggs. Some people would claim this is animal cruelty. But you have to remember, they're just pixels. Oh, that's the room clear. Okay. So I'm just going to save there for absolutely no reason at all. And I am going to go over that way. Is there another one on the other side? Okay, the killing... Okay, I know about that one. Okay, so yeah, there's that's the end of this. A little longer than expected, but whatever. It's not so bad. It ain't so bad. Just as long as my videos don't start being an hour long again, that'll work out well. So, well, that's a ton or 2 more dead bugs I can add to my collection. So, that's this. And I actually kind of like how the room exits look just like the exits from the actual holds themselves. That's kind of cool. Okay, so next time, two holds I have not played yet. Jigsaw Feeling and the Impossible Cubes. I don't know which is which, but that's Impossible Cubes, and this would be Jigsaw Feeling, I think? Yeah, okay, so next time, I'll go with the one that existed before. Impossible Cubes. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, this has been B3 by Kina7, and have a nice one!